Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to It's All About Jade Summer January, guys. I am so excited to be co-hosting this event, this color along with these four other awesome, lovely ladies. And guys, this is just going to be an absolute fun time, guys. January is going to be popping. And I'm so super excited, not only to be co-hosting this color along with some awesome co-hosts, but also this is going to be a time where I'm going to be trying out like a whole lot of different things that's out of my comfort zone. So we're going to be going through a journey, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of tell you what's going on. If you might have saw my last video, it was a total disaster. But I would say I was getting my feet wet with that video. Okay, I was, trying to figure out some things and life lessons learned and just some do's and don'ts. But as you probably know, if you've seen any of my previous videos, I'm totally a pencil girl. I am a colored pencil girl. I am not ashamed to say it. But I have been saying so often that I would like to get into markers. I would like to be called a pencil and marker girl. Hello. So I made a vow to myself. I promised myself, I was like, okay, during this color along, I am going to step out of my comfort zone and I'm going to try to get into markers. So guys, I have pulled out every single marker I own, okay? And it's funny to me because I'm like, okay, if you're not a marker girl, Nisi, why do you have so many markers? Now, first and foremost, this set of markers here, these are my babies. And one of these days soon, I don't know how soon, not too soon probably, because I need to work with some of this stuff I got, I guess. I'm on a buying ban. I don't think I'll be buying any more coloring supplies anytime soon because I'm like, okay, you got to start using what you got, okay? But that's another story. That's half of the fun. Buying the coloring supplies and getting the coloring supplies. New coloring supplies is part of the addiction, guys, and you guys know this. But anyway, coming back to this world, over on this roadway. I get off track so quickly, guys. I'm sorry. You know me. But these are my babies. Cali Art. They are absolutely wonderful. These are the best markers. Well, I wouldn't say the best markers because, well, they're the only markers that I've worked with that I can actually have a tiny bit of success with. So I'm going to be working with these. But, I don't really want to use these because they're so beautiful. I mean, I don't want to. Okay, guys, that's another problem. When I use markers, I feel like I'm going to use them up. Or when I use gel pens, I'm like, I don't want to use them up. I want to save them. But I'm going to have to get out of that, fear, because that's what they're here for, to use up, right? Okay, so I have my Cali Art. So I'm going to go from my best to the absolute worst. These Fila markers are, oh, they're a mess. They are horrible. And I believe that they are water-based because they peel up this paper so bad. But I was like, I can't just throw them out. I can't toss them. I can't even give these away, guys, because they're just that bad. I need to do a review on these. That's what I need to do. But I need to try them on maybe thicker paper. Nope. Let me say, I tried them on thicker paper and they still were bad. So if you have the Fila markers and yours are good, and they work for you, then maybe I just have a bad batch. So let me know in the comments below if you have the Fila markers and they work for you. So I'm going to be using those, even though they're bad. I still got to use them, guys. I cannot toss anything. That's against everything in my being. Then I have all of my Sharpies. I'm going to be using them. And I'm going to be using the blending markers. So we're going to see what we can do with those. And I'm going to be using the Art Edge wedge markers along with the kind of fine tip Crayola markers that came in a set. So I guess these are kind of like super tips. I don't know, but they're black and they have the color names on them. Cool. Emerald. Yeah, they have color names on them. Nice. I need to take these out of the package and put them in something that I can actually see them in. Nice. I don't even know what colors I have in here, so I'm gonna have to open those up and see what's in there. I will be using the Tombow dual brush pens. I'll be using those. I will also be using the Chameleon markers. And I will be using my Crayola Pipsqueak markers. These are like my little travel markers. So I'll be using all of those. The little Pipsqueakers. I guess they're like the, what do you call it? The Crayola Super Tips. Everyone uses those Super Tips and they rave about them. So we're going to be using the little Crayolas there. I am going to be using my cheapy dollar store markers. And more dollar store markers. And a few of the metallic markers from the dollar store. And I'm even going to be brave enough to pull out the Bic Markets Fine Point Permanent markers. Yes. So yes, guys, I should have some type of marker success. And another thing that I'm going to be trying with you guys is straight coloring. You know, I am not a straight colorist. I am a blender and a shader and a highlighter. But I've seen so many, you know, different videos and different colorists who actually, you know, do the pencil shading on top. So I'm going to try to straight color and make it look decent. And then maybe on another picture, I will try to do some shading and things. I'm going to take it in baby steps. I'm going to do, you know, do what I can when I can. But this is going to be a journey for sure. And guys, let me also share with you another thing that I'm going to be trying. And this is going to be a little trial and error. And we're just going to see what happens. But yes, guys, I am going to be using some Crayola crayons, at least for a second or two. Because I actually got a request by a viewer to color a picture using Crayola crayons. And she actually asked me, she was like, you know, do you ever use Crayola crayons? And I was like, yeah, I used to use them all the time when I first started adult coloring, because that's all I really knew is crayons and colored pencils. And I really didn't have any good colored pencils, so crayons was all I had. And then when I was a little girl, you know, crayons were, you know, your go-to. But I always got the bad crayons. I could never get the Crayola crayons because they were too expensive. So I always got like the dollar store crayons that left these streaks and marks and stuff. So I was like, I would rather get, because, you know, the Crayola crayons for 24, it was like $1 for 24 crayons. But you can get like 100 crayons for $1 if you got the cheaper version. So you know what I went for. Hey, quantity was better than quality back then. In a little kid's eyes, we didn't know anything about no quality. I didn't know anything about, oh, Crayola crayons color better. No, it was like, I want 18,000 colors. That's what I'm looking at. But guys, yes. So she actually wanted for me to put out to you guys a question. How many of you use Crayola crayons to color in your adult coloring books? And also, she wanted to ask, do you guys feel that using Crayola crayons or any kind of crayons, do you feel that using crayons is like a disgrace or like a bad front towards the artist? Like, would the artist be offended, or the coloring book illustrator? Would they be offended if you were to use crayons in their coloring books? And I was like, I answered her, I was like, girl, no. If they want you to use whatever it is you enjoy using, they're just providing you the illustrations. But I guess she was kind of more concerned about the coloring community, because you rarely see anyone post a picture saying colored with Crayola crayons or colored with crayons. You rarely see that. And I guess some people may be kind of afraid if they do say, well, I colored this with crayons, they would be like, oh, that's so childish, or that doesn't look good because you didn't use the expensive colored pencil, or you didn't use an expensive coloring medium or something. So, just leave a comment below and let us know. Do you use crayons in your coloring? How often do you use them? Do you enjoy them? Also, do you think the artist or the illustrator would be offended if more people were to use crayons in their coloring books? So just leave a comment below and let's kind of have a discussion about it, and just see what becomes of it. But I'm like, I will use whatever medium that, I enjoy using, whether it be crayons or pencils or pens or markers, whatever it is. If it works for you, this is a hobby for us to enjoy and really just create something that we love. Not something that someone else is going to critique or be concerned about, but something that we individually are proud of. So another thing is, I think a lot of people don't see a lot of beautiful art created by crayons. It's very rare that you would see something beautiful and photo worthy created by crayons. There's a few things out there, and there's a few color tubers that have did the challenge, like the Crayola challenge and the crayon challenge, and they've created some beautiful pictures, but you just don't see it often, because I guess it's just not a preferred medium. But I know sometimes when I color with them, maybe I'm coloring on the wrong type of paper or something, but I tend to get a lot of wax, and because they're a wax crayon, but I tend to get a lot, it doesn't tend to be smooth or consistent like I would like it to be. So that's why I kind of shy away from them. But I am going to try them on this Jade Summer paper because, hey, may as well go there. So guys, let's get into what we all are here for. Now, this is a picture. I'm trying to use all of the pictures that I'm not really fond of. And eventually, guys, I'm going to get to a picture where I'm actually creating something worthwhile. But I'm just kind of trying to build myself up to I'm trying to work my way up to just straight coloring and using markers. So this is another picture that I'm not too crazy about, so I don't really mind ruining it. So we're just gonna see. So why am I missing a marker? Let's start out with these Crayola markers here, but I'm missing a marker. I'm gonna have to go back into my marker collection and see which one of these markers I'm missing. Am I? No, I might not be missing a marker. How many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be 20. Well, never mind. Okay, maybe I'm not missing a marker. But I think I'm going to put these in a bag or something so I can know what I have. And I got to put them together because I'm OCD like that. Okay, guys. Bear with me, bear with me. And then all of the greens. And then here's a gray. We're just gonna put this gray right there. Just smack dab in the middle. Okay, so we have us a few colors here. So let's see what these Crayolas do on this Jade Summer paper. So let's start out with, we're not gonna even worry about finishing a picture. This picture particularly, I'm just kind of testing out media. I know that the Cali art and the, what is it, Sharpies, I know they're great on this paper. So, okay, I think this paper just doesn't like water-based markers, maybe. Because this seemed to be peeling the paper also. Kind of peeling. Yeah. And I guess it's also the way you put the marker down. I'm going to try these wedge markers also. Oh, whoa. Oh, so they have, yeah, I've never even opened these. It's the name on this one. Wedge. Oblique. What? Wedge. No. There's no name on this one. No. No name on these. But we're going to see what happens. You just, ugh! It's just so streaky. And I don't know what's wrong, guys. What am I doing wrong? It's so, it just does not work. I guess, I'm not going to say, oh my goodness, I'm losing my voice. I'm not going to say no marker, but those Crayola markers are a no-go. This is going to be another picture that's just going to be ruined. Uh-oh, and this Big Market orange is dried out. Ooh, is it dry, guys? Oh my goodness. I think it's dry. Let's try another one. Let's try it. Yep, that one is gone. Now see, it kind of likes the alcohol markers. The alcohol markers do so much better, but the water-based markers, yeah. The water-based markers are a no-go. Okay, that marker is going in the garbage. Why am I ruining these pictures, guys? Okay, so I have learned water-based markers are an absolute no in the Jade Summer books. Water-based markers, no. Oh, guys, why do you watch me just ruin these things? Okay, so the Scholar markers must be alcohol-based, because they are working pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh, water-based is horrible. Yeah, water-based is not working. Okay, so I can put... So, I mean, this paper is good to tell you, like, what's water-based and what's not. So, you'll know if you're using water-based if it's, like, peeling up your paper. In Jade Summer, it's not an alcohol marker. Guys, this is like hard work. Okay, so these Lark pens, they aren't doing too bad, but I know they're water-based. They're peeling up the they are peeling up the color a little bit. Not as bad as like the Crayolas and stuff. Yeah, they're working a little bit better. So I'm gonna get all of the Lark pens. What is it called? Liquid Mark. Why did I call them Lark? I just gave these poor little markers a name. Liquid Mark Color Therapy Markers. So they must have a tiny bit of alcohol in them or something, right? For them to perform decently in the Jade Summer coloring paper. So, and by the way, I learned from another color tuber that the Jade Summer paper is Create Space paper. So, whoa, my markers are jumping at me. So, now you'll know what works on Create Space paper and what does not. Oh, that works pretty good. I kind of like these. These are no name brush pens from the dollar store also. So they work pretty good. So we will be using those. Maybe my next picture, guys, we will be able to actually color something. All right, so I'm putting all of these water-based markers together. All of these markers that I just cannot use. And I will keep these metallic ones out also because they weren't too bad. They colored pretty good. I'm dropping stuff everywhere, guys. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that one's dry. Woo! I tell you, you better use these coloring materials or else. Look, that's dry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry. That one's not dry. This is turning to another episode of Watch Niecy Ruin Something. Oh goodness. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like watching people ruin their coloring pages. No, guys, please just give this video a thumbs up because we're hanging out, okay? Oh my goodness. because we're hanging out, just chilling together. I'm going to start singing for you guys in a minute because that's going to be the only entertainment that you're going to get instead of watching me just act a complete crazy person over this, messing these coloring pages up. Okay, so you know I love organizing stuff. So this is becoming a Let's Organize with Jade Summer. Oh, let me take these markers out of this plastic bag. Oh my goodness. That is killing me, guys. All right, so we can use these metallic markers with the Jade Summer stuff. We can use these Bic markers with the Jade Summer. I'm going to take them out of this. We can use, of course, the Sharpies. Now, let's see what our pipsqueaks do. I know they're not going to work because those other Crayolas didn't work. Let's go over here and, well, no, I'm not going to mess that other girl up right now. Well, they're not too bad. Well, why don't these... Why these are coloring better than the other one? What is up with that? Huh. Let me try this purple here. That's odd. Okay, these are coloring better than those other Crayola ones. Well, ha ha ha. So we can use the pipsqueaks. They're a yes. Now, let's try these blending and shading markers. Okay, now there has been like a great debate about these not being alcohol-based. So let's see. I believe if these color well on this paper, they have alcohol in them. At least some, I guess. So here we go, guys. Let's do a piece of her hair. Okay, you're gonna have to move out the way, marker 10. Oh yeah. That's got a little alcohol in it, guys. At least a little bit. And I smell them. They smell like something is in them, like alcohol. Okay, we definitely can use the blend and shade markers. Definitely can use those. They are working very nicely. And they're bleeding, like they're behaving like alcohol markers. Oh yeah, they're perfect for this book. Okay, so I think I've put a little bit of something to rest. These Crayola blend and shade markers have to have some type of, even if they're not as alcohol based as the Cali art or the Sharpie, they still have some measure of alcohol in them. Because let me get this orange one and see. Let's see the difference. Okay, yes. See, this is an orange Sharpie, and that was the red blend and shade. And the consistency is the same. Yep. We've learned something, guys. Now, let's see how the Tombow dual brush pens work on this paper. I think I've already tested this, but we're going to test it again. Now, these are definitely water-based. And they're working pretty good. Maybe it's the type of marker, too. Maybe it has to be a good quality water-based marker. Because I know on the last video, I did test, you know, all of these out. I tested out the chameleon and all of that stuff. We tested out the chameleon markers. Uh-oh. Come on, I don't know how to use my chameleon marker. Okay. I don't think I want to use my chameleon markers on this paper. Ooh, don't look like I need to because that is horrible. Yeah, I don't think I want to use some $28 markers on this paper, Create Space paper, because I know the Create Space just eats markers up, right? So chameleon, you are getting put back. We're not even going to play with you. Okay, so I think I have it. I think I have it all figured out, guys. I think I have what I'm going to be able to use. Man, oh man. Look at her. She looked like a rainbow just threw up on her. She looked like a rainbow just said, you know what? Bleh. I don't like you. You know what? Since we're here and we're testing media, let's try the crayons. Ah, there we go. Let's try some Crayola. So let's just pick out, I love trying out the reds because the reds, they really give you a true feel of what you're working with. Even though this is not red, this is razzmatazz. Oh, I kind of like that. Ho-ho! Let's try a yellow. Where are my yellows, guys? Ooh, I really like that. Here's a yellow. Huh. Okay, so crayons do very well on Create Space paper. You know, crayons do very well on that, like, cornbready, construction-like school paper. I like the crayons, guys. Wait a minute. Yes. And I can be heavy-handed. Let's see what'll happen if I'm lighter-handed. Well, I see like lots of yellow. I mean, yellow. I see like the white spaces are not being covered if I'm lighter-handed. Okay, let's see what happens if I try to do a little blend and shade here. Let's take this brown, well, burnt sienna. Okay, then I'll take this yellow again. And then let's take the white and see what happens. Okay, nothing happens. Let's take some Gamsol. Guys, are we not having fun or what? We are having fun. I'm just like a kid in a candy store that is doing all kind of stuff that I have no business doing. Okay, I need a Q-tip. Where are my Q-tips, guys? Q-tips, where are you? Okay, well, forget the Q-tips right now. Oh, I think I know where they are. They're right beside me, but I don't feel like bending over and reaching them. So I'm going to just get a cotton pad. All right, and let's put a little Gamsol on that right there. Let's tie that Gamsol back up. And let's see what happens. Whoop. Oh, my. Oh! That's a no. I am killing this, guys. And not killing it in a good way. We're just going to sit that Never mind about the Gamsol with the crayons. Okie dokie. So, straight coloring with crayons. Yes, guys. Okay, so how can I get rid of the white? How can I smooth the crayon out? Maybe I'll try a blender pencil. Oh, I gotta clean the blender pencil off. Let's see what'll happen if I use a blender pencil with the crayon. Oh, that blends it. That works. Okay, I need to take notes, guys. Using a blender pencil blends out the crayon. Let me try to use that burnishing pencil. Ugh, as soon as I can get my crayon back in my... What am I doing? Does this not belong in here? Oh, squeeze this right there. Okay. Let's do this red. And I'm not being heavy-handed. I'm going to be light-handed, and then I'm going to take the Derwent burnisher because I never know what to do with a burnisher, guys. I mean, I know it's supposed to burnish your pencil work, like, so you can't put any more pencil work on it. But I never use it. Okay, that one doesn't work as well as the blender. But then when I go back over it with the crayon, it looks decent. Oops, sorry. No, the burnisher pencil doesn't like it. It doesn't work as good as that blender pencil. If you use a Derwent burnisher pencil, like, I know it's to burnish, but like, do you use it? You know, it comes with the two set, the burnisher and the blender pencil. They come in the set together, but how many of you actually use the burnisher? You know, we know what to use it for, burnishing, but it just never ever just comes into play. Okay, guys, so now I know what media, and what is that word? Media, medium. Okay, I've heard that medium is like, your coloring medium is like singular, but then I've heard that if you want to make it plural, it's media, M-E-D-I-A. But then I also have heard mediums with an S. Which is it? Do you know? If you do know, comment below and let me know, because I don't know. All right, guys. So I think I have it. I think I have it down packed. So we can use our crayons on this Jade Summer paper. And you cannot use Prismacolor pencils, guys, because they are too soft and this paper hates it. Create Space paper hates Prismacolor pencils. We can use these liquid markers. We can use these big market markers. We can use these paintbrush, whatever markers. We can use, can't use these. I think I may just, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I'm gonna try to use them. I'm gonna try to use them on this test page. We can use our Cali art markers. We can use our, I'm dropping stuff. Come on, Sharpies. We can use our Tombow. We can use our blending markers. And that's it for what I have. So, what did I say I was about to play with? Oh yeah, we can use our Crayola pipsqueaks. We can use our dollar store. What are these? Metallic markers. Oh yeah, I want to try these markers out also. These are the Crayola. Where are my other ones? The Crayola glitter markers. Do I have more? Or are those the only two? Okay, I think those are the only two. Yes, okay. I wanted to try the glitter markers and the dollar store glitter markers on here. So, never use these. Whoops, what's that in there? Uh-oh. Oh no! Please don't dry out. Yes, it's dry. No! Oh. Maybe it's not dry. Come on, liquid. The top was off of this one. But it's still liquid in here. Maybe if I prime it, they will revive. But I want to try these, see how these compare with the dollar store glitter markers. So we're going to do a little tiny test on those. So let's see what happens. Oop, it didn't stop shaking. Let's see if any ink will come down. I know you're supposed to like prime it. Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down. Come on. I see you. I see you. I see you coming down. It's working. Oh, there it is. Okay, so note to self, even when you think these have dried out, prime it and shake it up. Now the top has been off of this forever. And it still is working. I can't believe it. Okay, so we can use these glitter markers. That's so cool. We can use those. So let's open up these dollar store ones and see how they compare with the actual Crayola ones. So with the Crayola ones, you get 6 colors. You get a green, a blue, a red, purple, silver, and gold. And with the dollar store one, I haven't seen any other colors other than the red and the blue and the green and the gold. I haven't seen any with the purple and silver in it. Maybe there exists one somewhere out there, but not at the moment. All right, so let's open up one of these puppies. Let's do this blue one here. Now these you definitely have to, because they're new and they haven't been used and they're not old. You have to shake it up, shake, shake, shake. And then you have to prime it by pressing the nib to get the color down. See how it does? See that color coming down? Oh my goodness, guys. Whew. This is work. This is exercise. Jeez. Ugh, I have to change arms. So, I'm sorry. I haven't asked you guys, what are you up to? There we go. Now a little something is coming out. I've been doing all this talking and just forgot to say hello. I've said everything but hello. That is brilliant. That is beautiful. It's like glitter paint. I really like that. I really, really do. Okay, we can definitely use these. Okay, we're just gonna close that back up. Now we're going to see how they compare to the, oh, I've already used this one. Oh, that's a different color blue. Different color compared to the Crayola, but they both perform. Yep, they perform the same way. Okay. Different color, same performance. Okay, so we can definitely use our glitter markers on our picture. Okay, so now we have everything that we can use. So the next video, I should be ready to actually color a picture with you guys. This is ridiculous, guys. It really is. So next time, next video, we're going to actually complete a picture and we're going to straight color. And look at this hot mess that I've created. Yes, I know. It looks like a Barbie dream house got broken into and just black. Okay, guys, so we know what we're going to be using, and we're just going to be doing a lot of stuff here in Jade Summer January because it's all about Jade Summer, okay? So, guys, our next showdown, we are going to be actually coloring a picture, okay? Something that I'm actually going to be halfway proud of. Well, not halfway. I'm going to be all the way proud of it. All right, guys, so thanks again for tuning in, and please let me know what Jade Summer books you guys have and what you're going to be coloring out of. We don't have to color the same pictures, or we can color the same pictures if I ever get to a picture. I've just been having fun, guys. I've just been having fun hanging out with you guys, just playing, because coloring, adult coloring, this is our hobby. This is something we should be having fun with. So who cares if you ruin a picture? No problem. Just ruin it, have fun, throw it away, put it up, learn from it, and just say, whatever, I can buy another book. Okay? So don't stress about it, guys. This is about having fun, all right? And we're not afraid to admit our errors together because we are family. Yeah, I got all my colorists with me. Okay, guys, so please, please, please tune in to the next episode where we will be attempting to color with markers again. And as always, guys, what do I want you to do? You know what I want you to do. Be happy while coloring. Bye.